Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to be diving into the new Nomad Pacific Northwest eyeshadow palette. During my last Will I Buy It video, I briefly talked about some indie palettes that just came out and which one you guys wanted to see most. And I feel like most votes went to the Pacific Northwest palette, so we're making a video with this one. Let me show you the absolute beauty of the packaging of this palette because it looks like an actual canvas. By the way, if you guys are excited for today's video, give it a thumbs up and let's get started, I guess. Take a good look right here at how beautiful this outside packaging is. The Pacific Northwest, by the way, I have not been there, but it is top of my list of places I want to go. I love the scenery and the pine trees, the mountains, the snow on the mountain peaks, the water of course, and again this looks and feels like an actual canvas when you touch it. Like you feel all of the texture of this painting right here. It is such a beautiful packaged palette. The back of the palette very beautifully done as well. It's described as a collection of verdant and organic hues formulated with extra fine pigments for buttery smooth and vibrant colors infused with evening primrose oil to help keep colors stay as beautiful as the lands of the Pacific Northwest. 9 flourishing mattes, 3 sparkly shimmers, 4 dazzling duochromes, and 2 majestic multi-chrome shades inspired by the breathtaking nature of the North American Pacific Northwest. The palette has 18 shades total, and you can take a look right here at the absolutely stunning color story. Nomad Cosmetics formulas have improved so much during the past couple of years. I already feel like this palette is going to be amazing, and if you guys want to get it, you can save 10% off with my code PATTY10 on the Nomad Cosmetics website. Before I start swatching it, I actually want to show you some of the incredible stamping on the shades of these palettes that I cannot believe I'm about to mess up. Check these out. Here are the Towering Sea Stack, Columbia River Gorge right there. That is the most beautiful stamping I've ever seen on an eyeshadow. As a coffee lover, this one here is everything. The Coffee Paradise with the little cafetera. We have Bigfoot right here, Cannon Beach, Cascadia. Honestly, there's so much detail on this palette. Let's go ahead and mess it up. Towering Sea Stack, that's the first shade. Cascadia, which must be one of the duochromes. Pacific Crest, Sunbreak. Foggy Forest, Mountains Are Out. Columbia River Gorge, Cannon Beach. Stunning. I think I called this shade Columbia River Gorge earlier instead of Gorge. Oh my god, we have some really stunning shades coming up. PNW, Ecotopia, Perfect Peanut, Coffee Paradise. So stunning. Are you kidding me? Leaping Orcas, Crater Lake, and the last 4 colors, Olympic Mountains, Multnomah Falls. God. Okay, I ran out of space, so I'll do Sasquatch Sighting and Salmon Run right here. Right here is the entire palette swatched. The shimmers are incredible. I love the duochromes, the multi-chromes, and the mattes are very pigmented and buttery soft, so I cannot wait to start playing. Now that you've seen the swatches, let's go ahead and create a couple of looks with this palette. The first shade I want to use is going to be Foggy Forest because it looks like a perfect transitioning shade. And I guess I'll start on this eye, and I'm going to add Foggy Forest to the crease of my eye. I'm of course using my favorite, a reference number 15 brush to blend, adding some more to the outer corner and making it even all through the crease. Back and forth with my reference number 15 brush. That is in fact a perfect transition shade. I'm going to intensify that with the shade PNW here. I feel like I have to use this one. And I'm going to add that color to the outer third of the crease. And then once it's there, I'm going to flip my brush and blend it into my transition color. And I'm just doing little dashes up and down the outer half of my crease back here. I really want to use this color here, the Pacific Crest shade, because it looks fun and bright. And so I'm going to add it to the inner half of the crease of my eye here with a small blending brush. This one is a Eyeshadow 01. That was a good call. So just back and forth, adding it right up front. And back with my previous brush, I'm just going to make sure my olive and my bright green mix together nicely in the center. I would actually leave it at this level of depth, but I want to try as many shades as possible. So I am going to try the Olympic Mountains shade on the outermost corner of the eye as well, just to deepen up, smoke it up a little bit more. So with the same blending brush, I'm just adding a bit of a deeper green back here. And while we're at it, I'm just going to do the under eyes as well. This is a Refer number 2 brush, and I'm going to just add the deepest green to the outer third of my under eye. And with that same brush, I'm going to add some of that olive color as well and add it the rest of the way until the tear duct area. Then with my tiny blending brush in the shade Pacific Crest, I'm going to just bring the fun to the under eye and smoke things out with that bright green color. And now I'm done with all of the matte shades. I know I used all of the greens. So let's have some fun with the shimmers, and I'm just going to do this row of shimmers, I think, just to use as many as I can, because that looks very fun. So the first one I'm going to use is Multinoma Falls, and I'm going to add it right back here, very close to the deepest green, and I'm just tapping them in place with my finger. That is beautiful. Switching to Ecotopia here with my pinky, because I want to put it pretty close to the inner part of the eye, so I'm just tapping that color on the eyelid, almost all the way to the inner corner, but not quite there. And so lastly, the shade Sunbreak is going to be the innermost corner color slash blending it in a bit. And so with a tiny blending brush, I'm just going to bring it in right under the fun green and stamp it on the innermost corner of the eye. Ooh, that is beautiful. So just like so, that is such a fun yet still wearable green look. I love it. I love, love, love it. Let me just blend this out back here a tiny bit more. Yeah, it just needed a bit of a touch right there. Perfect. All right. That just needs a waterline color, and we can't do anything except a forest green. This is from Glossier and the shade is called Fresco. And that is what it looks like right through the waterline. And so this right here is my finished first look with this beautiful palette. I really love what I'm seeing. I hope you guys are too. And let's move on to look number 2. I will show you with some lashes at the end, but I want to do look number 2 first. Now for my second look, I have the option of going with the wine and the brown or playing with the blues. I already did a very colorful look over here, so I think I'm going to go a bit more towards my comfort zone. Also because I really want to play with that burgundy. So I'm going to do, I think, these colors instead of those. But obviously, if you want to use the blues, transition, deepen up, smoke it out, it's right there. It's laid out for you. But I think I want to play with these colors right here. So I'm going to use the shade Foggy Forest as my transition color once again. And this time I'm going to deepen things up with Perfect Peanut right here. Let me start by tapping it on the outer third of the eyelid with my brush. Tap, 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 tapping it. And then I am blending it with my crease, adding a bit more as I go and smoking it out. Back with the Refer number 15 brush, which is what I use for my transition shade, I'm just going to make sure that my edges are blurred, okay? I don't want to see any harsh lines. I love that burgundy shade, so I don't want to use the brown color underneath. I'm going to not use this one because it's going to invalidate my burgundy, and I love burgundy. So instead, I'm going to add the burgundy right between my lower lashes. If you hear her in the background, Evelyn's calling me. She just woke up from her nap and she's just like, Mama, Mama. That burgundy looks very beautiful underneath the eyes. Let's smoke it out with the same transition shade we used at the top, which is the color Foggy Forest. So back and forth, I'm just going to blend it down here. The main star is going to be this color right here, Coffee Paradise. It's just such a stunning duochrome color. I'm going to tap it right in the center of the eyelid, making sure it blends nicely with the matte back here, and just adding it all throughout my lid. That's so beautiful. So then for the inner corner, I'm in between Mountains Are Out and Salmon Run. Let's make it fun. I think I'm going to do the purple shade. So that's the color Mountains Are Out. And this is a reference number 2 brush I'm using. And I'm just tapping it on the innermost corner and blending it in ever so slightly. But I still want the Coffee Paradise color to be the star of the show. Obsessed with the way this look came out. I love these colors. And the perfect eyeliner for this look is going to be the shade Cocoa from Laura Mercier. It's just a very beautiful warm brown color. Check it out on the waterline right there. And so here is the finished second look before I put on my lashes. I love it. Here's the green look. While I put on my lashes, which look is your favorite? Comment it down below. I'll let you know at the end of the video which one I like better. I'm back, and here are the eyeshadow looks with lashes on. And I'm going to quickly finish up the rest of my makeup. So I did apply a lip liner. This is the Natasha lip liner from Natasha Denona. I'm going to do a bit of blush, just this one here from the Swan palette. I'm using Refer's new number 38 brush, which is the Alexandra Nail Collaboration brush. A bit more of that shade. It's a really good multitasking brush, and it also just fits so perfectly in the Hourglass pans. A little bit of this one too, because why not? And I'm going to add it a bit towards the center of the face, the apples of the cheeks, if you will. And the same thing over here. Just noticed I had a bit of a green fallout situation happen under this eye. So this is my puff that I use for my powder, and I'm just kind of dusting it off. I'm gonna add some blush there to hide it better. And for the lips, I'm going to be using my Valentino lip balm. This shade is, I guess, 120R. That's what it looks like. It's pretty clear with a bit of a hint of rose. And so this right here is the finished look. Imagine it. If this was on both of my eyes, stunning. If this was on both of my eyes, also stunning. And if I had to pick between my looks today, I am a whore for Burgundy. So this eye right here and that coffee color duochrome is just chef's kiss. It is such a beautiful shade. So I'm going with this eye today, but I do really love the green as well. But I just really love a burgundy eyeshadow look, and that Coffee Paradise duochrome shade. Stunning. Such a fantastic color. I love it. So if you guys like this palette, if you're interested in getting it, please use code PATTY10 at checkout, and I promise you, you are going to love it. The quality, 10 out of 10. The color story, 10 out of 10. The packaging, 11 out of 10. I'm not over it yet. I really love it. A huge thanks to Nomad Cosmetics for sending this palette over. It is fantastic. I really love it. And a huge thanks to you guys for voting for this palette to get its own video, because I am loving the way everything came out today. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye.